Oh, it's so nice for work to give me this private jet to fly back home on. Oh, got all the work done. Why? What's that? Oh no! Something hit us! Was it a rocket? Was it an explosion? Are we being hit by terrorists? Captain! Captain, we're going down! Help! Help! No! No. The plane. It's filling up with water. I've got to get out of here. My laptop! It's silent! Oh no, I've got to get out of here. Captain! Captain! Are you not? Are you there, Captain? He's gone. Oh no. I gotta get out of here. Oh no. What day is it? Oh, the rocks. Oh no. Oh. Where am I? Don't know. I'm in the middle of the ocean. Oh no. Mean shark, no. Bad shark sail, no. There's an island. Let me get this paddle. Let me get out of here before this shark thinks I'm breakfast. Paddle. Man with the voice of Morgan Freeman. Paddle faster. Paddle. Okay. I got the shore. Let's get our raft over here. Ah! What the heck? Fall down. Okay.
Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed that little intro to Stranded Deep. Welcome to the uncharted Pacific Ocean, where there are several islands around, and we have to survive like Castaway and Tom Hanks. Let's see, what do we have in our raft? We have rations, a compass, and a bandage. Not a whole lot. If we check our fancy not Fitbit, we can see we can track our health, hunger, hydration, and SPF heat level. We see we can expand our hunting, cooking, harvesting, physical, and craftsmanship levels. We're currently healthy. We have explored, well, we've been on one island. Okay, we're going to get through this tutorial a little quick because I have played this game. Basically, as you just heard me say, we are stranded on islands in the Pacific Ocean. And we have to survive them. We will survive them by picking up resources that we find around our current island. A lot of these resources are not renewable. Sticks, rocks, stones, things like that are not renewable, so we do have to use them wisely. That being said, there are quite a bit of them because there are several islands. We will be venturing between them all. And while this is a survival game that can last a very long time or nearly infinite, it does have an actual ending. If you wish to complete the story, we will do that eventually, but I'm not in a rush. I could use a vacation on an island. Few things to be aware of around here. These and the little green things out there, beware of those. Don't step on those. They will inflict a poison effect. There is harmful wildlife such as crabs. If you step on them, they will pinch you and it will hurt a little bit. And there, of course, is more dangerous wildlife than these little crabs. I am going to treat this more like a Let's Play than I am a tutorial, but we will get through this, and I will go over some of the basics for everybody. So we've got our raft. Let's go ahead and stack up our sticks. Okay, we did have to open our inventory, which is this right here. We're also going to stack up the rocks. And out here in this little shipwreck area, there is a little cargo container. What's in it? Rations, planks, leather, and gasoline. A gas can, to be specific. Not exactly a full can. Yes, we can make fuel on this trip, and we will. So we need to press C to open the crafting menu and craft a stone tool. We now have a stone tool. We now also need to get back into that crafting menu, highlight the refined knife, and see what it takes to make that is a stick, a stone tool, and a lashing. Lashings come from getting these fibrous leaves that will be growing all over the place. They are a renewable resource, both through farming and natural. These things will regenerate about every day. And it will take 4 of them to make 1 lashing. Now that we have a lashing, if we get back to our stick pile, note, you do not have to actually have the stuff in your inventory. If it is sitting close enough to you, it will allow you to craft with it. Now we have a knife. Watch will display all of our modes and stats, which we do have to be careful. We need to kill a Krabby Crab. Where is a Krabby Patty? We need one. Oh. Note, Pippy plants. Very useful to have because they will allow you to craft the antidote to the poison effect I mentioned earlier. We have a crab. We need to skin it. To skin it, the knife needs to be in your inventory but does not need to be in your hand. That is a nice and convenient feature the game has made.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Now we need to make a campfire. Standing close to our wood stick pile, let's make a campfire right over here. Right there. We need to make kindling, which I do not have enough sticks for. So, let's head to the inside of the island, gather more loose sticks. Also, anything else we see, like potatoes, those will be useful. Let's go ahead and get our knife out. These yucca trees are the other way you could get these fibrous materials. These things will become crucial in gameplay because they could be used for crafting lashings, which is needed for dang near everything you're going to use it for. And it will also be used for getting a renewable source of water. What the heck? I hit it once and now I can't. There we go. And the way we will plant these renewably is these yucca fruits. We want those. They will not replenish on the natural occurrence of yucca trees. But there are enough yucca trees out there, you can get plenty of them. Our harvesting level has now gone up, which is wonderful news. We will need to level up our crafting level because we need to be able to craft a lot more sophisticated things here. We definitely want to be able to make all of this. And there's more fibrous leaves. Gotta look around as they do tend to hide when you break them out of these yucca trees. Your starting island should have 3 yucca trees on it. If you can't find them, maybe you're not looking, maybe they're hiding, or maybe you generated a new world with a little bug. Okay, that's okay. I think I did get the other stick, so I should now be able to make kindling. Let me double check for any more sticks around and any palm saplings for more fibrous materials. And another thing of potatoes. Now, you can chop down these little ficus trees. You can use the knife. Obviously, an axe would be a lot faster, but I'm tired of looking around for sticks. Again, like I said, these fibrous materials should respawn about every day. The yucca trees will only respawn about every other day. I need to cool down. My SPF is empty because I'm spending a lot of time in the sun. Easy way to cool down. Aloe vera. If I simply get aloe vera and consume it, it will fix my SPF level. It will raise it all the way from empty to full. And then I will be able to continue. Other ways to cool down: stay in the shade, go for a swim. Many ways, but for getting through this tutorial, I'm going to use the aloe vera. Aloe vera is something you can replant and grow. It will not regrow in the wild, like I said here, but there's another aloe vera plant right there. So now let's make our kindling. We have our kindling. We need to light our fire. We light our fire by rapidly pressing left and right mouse. If you are on a console, it'll be the left and right triggers or whatever you have them scheduled as. We got our knife back out. We got more lashings. Now, we are also going to cook this crab meat. There we go. Another quick thing, early game, if you craft an extra lashing, you will then be allowed to craft the first part of a tool belt, which will unlock your hotkeys at the bottom of the screen, which means you can set these tools to quick hotkeys. I'm also going to craft another tool belt if I find that I have cloth. I have one piece of cloth, which I'm not going to use. If I had more than one, I would make the next level. So I've only got one. I now need an axe. To make an axe, let's go all the way to the top here. We need a crude axe. It will take 2 stone tools, 1 lashing, and 1 stick. Now we have an axe. We need to chop down a palm tree and get a coconut. Now, you don't have to chop the tree down to get the coconut. You can simply scale it, pick up the coconut, go ahead and drop it on the ground. Let's get our knife out, break it a couple times, and it will turn into a drinkable coconut, a dehusked coconut. Replenishes our hydration. We can also chop this thing down even further, and you will have coconut halves. These are edible. You can eat them, of course. They will replenish your hunger. Be careful. Do not live on coconuts. Do not go to town eating a whole bunch of them, because if you do, you will end up with diarrhea. Yes, you will get this very cute animation of your character pooping his pants quite frequently, which is not good because it will cause your hydration level to decrease fast. Not good. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants brown pants or have them ruined any more than they already are. We do not need to eat our crab meat right now. I am going to extinguish our fire. Kindling does not ever wear out, so if you constantly light and extinguish your fire, the only thing you're going to use is regular fuel. Now we need to chop down a tree and get the palm fronds. As you do more work in this game, your harvesting level will go up and you will be able to chop these things down a lot faster. Now that coconut came out. I am not going to use it right now. I'm going to save it for something else here in a little bit. We're going to break down these palm fronds. There! We now have palm fronds, which means we are that much closer to crafting a shelter. We need 4 palm fronds, 1 lashing, and 3 sticks. I have the lashing, I need the sticks. I could chop these wood logs down, but I would rather get my sticks from these ficus trees because wood logs are much more useful in their full form. So we're going to chop down some of these trees. This main island here is not going to be my base. It is too small. Oh, my inventory is full. You will find your inventory fills up rather quickly in this game. But it is time to make a shelter. A shelter is the only way to actually save the game. So you definitely need to have one of those. There is another way. You need to craft a bed, which takes leather. We haven't got that far yet. Now we need a water still. So to make a water still, it will take 3 rocks, 1 cloth, 1 lashing, and 1 palm frond, and 1 coconut flask. This right here is why I did not break down this coconut. If you have a lashing and a coconut, you can make a coconut flask. It is under the consumables section. Boom. Pile all of that up. Let's get our coconut flask. Now, I will always suggest drinking the coconut water before you do this, otherwise you've wasted a little bit of hydration. You can drink coconut and eat coconut as long as it's somewhat spaced apart, usually about 10 minutes. Now let's make a water still. This is how we have a renewable source of water. Palm leaves or fibrous materials are how we are going to replenish that water. Now, because it is a little dark, I am going to light this fire simply for light, because I know YouTube doesn't usually make things look great. There is no need for it. It's just going to burn through the fuel, but that's okay. So while we are at this now, let's go ahead and chop down some of these trees and get more palm fronds. There we go. Harvesting leveled up already. So we are we're not quite through the tutorial, but our harvesting is already level 3. Physicality is at level 1 almost, and our hammer, our craftsmanship is almost to level 3. So we are doing good. Refill the water still. Simply hold palm fronds or fibrous materials in your hand and you can refill them. Drinking from the water still, you need to wait about 90 seconds for it to get a little bit of water built up in there. While we are waiting, we are going to harvest down some more trees. The starter island here, I'm not worried about stripping it bare of all its resources. Really, any island, I'm not worried about that because I need the resources to make an actual base. Hold E to drink. Now we need a hammer to make a foundation. First things first is I'm going to get some more trees and sticks. And I will pick up these coconuts that have dropped from the palm trees I have chopped down, because that is a resource we will need. Guy's got hops here, everybody. He can do it. How many of us can jump into a tree and grab the coconut hanging right there? I'm pretty sure I can't. Now, is there any more cloth? Typically on the first island, there's a couple pieces of cloth. Ah, there it is. Another piece. Good deal. That means if I get some more fibrous materials, I make another lashing. We have a hammer. Let's go ahead and just make the wood foundation. There. If we hit the foundation, it will continue to build up. I really don't care about it right now, simply because I want done with the tutorial. Okay, coconuts. I was stashing all of these over here. Okay, there's those. But there, now that the tutorial is done, I can really go to town doing what I'm wanting to do. Now, I have the lashing. Don't I have the cloth? I do. There, the second level of the tool belt is done. Good deal. I have my shelter, I have my fire, I have my water still. It is about 10:40 at night. Now it is a simple time of gathering materials. I want to chop down all of the trees on this island and get individual wood logs. Those can be stacked a lot easier, and they are much easier for transport. Some trees will give you 1 wood log, some will give you 2, 3, up to I think I've seen 5 out of 1 tree. The only downside to carrying wood logs is the logs themselves are not stackable in your inventory, which is not really that big of a deal because each log, if you break it down further, would give you 4 sticks. And that's exactly how many sticks will stack in an inventory slot, so it's not like you're losing anything. Let's go get the rest of these palm trees. But this is basically what we will spend the rest of our evening doing. You can sleep to make the day go by faster. Or, I apologize. You can sleep to make the night go by faster. It is not required. You do not suffer from any kind of fatigue. Now, sleep sometimes is the best way to heal your health if you have been attacked or if your health is getting down really, really low. Ours is all the way up, so I'm not worried about that. To maintain the healthy status effect, you have to have slept at some point, or at least have your physical skill level built up quite a bit. And then you do have to have your hunger and hydration level quite high. We will continue to chop up all these trees so where I can get the individual logs. There are rocks here I can break down. If it does get highlighted, it will allow me to break it down into more small rocks that I could use. You will notice the palm fronds will go away. They will disappear and be consumed by your water stills, so you will have to replenish those. One more thing, do I have what it takes to make a refined pickaxe? I believe I have some leather in here, but I don't know if I have 2. I only have 1, so I cannot make a refined pick. Plus, I am not there as far as the levels yet. I can make a bow and arrow if I want, which I might do because I will want to do some hunting on other islands. I could upgrade my axe to the refined axe. As I said, this is one of the little cheaty ways. It requires a crude axe to make a refined axe. If you use a crude axe at any durability, from 0 to 100%, no matter what, your refined axe will come out with perfect durability as if it's brand new. So there is a little way to cheat that system there. Let's do a little bit of organizing here. I am going to put the pippy plants in my chest, my little thing here. Well, that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check in at the next video so you can see how we are going to continue. We will be checking and scavenging these shipwrecks for more materials, and then we will probably be finding an actual island to make our base once we have that. Because this little island is small and not a whole lot of resources around. There are much better islands out there. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you are new. It definitely helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. You guys have an amazing day. God bless.